What's up, guys? Big Al Fishing Tips back with another fishing tip. Today I'm going to do a fishing tip on drop shotting. Drop shotting is one of my favorite techniques. So drop shot is going to look like this, right here. So what you do is you have your 8 to 10 pound test. I have monofilament on here. You can use braid, fluorocarbon. If you do use braid, use a leader. So definitely use your leader if you have braid. A monofilament or fluorocarbon leader will do just fine. So there you go. You have that. So first, you have your hook right here. And with your hook, I wouldn't go probably less than a size 1, but not more than a 3-aught or 4-aught hook. Depending on the size of fish in your lake, it depends. But to me, 1 or 2-aught seems perfect for my size fish. But you can play around with it. Again, Shokar and Gamakatsu are the best hooks made on the planet. So definitely pick up those hooks if you can. Next, I have about 6 or 8 inches of line underneath my hook, going down to a 1/8 ounce weight. Right there, 1/8 ounce weight. So, got stuck on the pillow there. Anyway, so, you can alter your weight size depending on how deep you're fishing. Anywhere from, I would say more than 10 feet out, anywhere from 10 to 15 feet, I would use a 1/8 ounce. Lower than that, I would still use 1/8. Anywhere higher than that, I might go to, like a 1/2, 1/4, some a little bit heavier to make it fall a bit faster. You get down to those fish faster. So, 4 different ways to rig your worm. First way is your wacky rig, right here. It's your wacky rig right there. Nothing too fancy. Second one is I need help coming up with a name for this way. Is you start from behind the end of your worm and you come out to the end, right there. So your hook point is just barely sticking out, right there. If I'm going too fast for you, just tell me. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below, and I'll answer all your questions. So there's your second one. Third way is to nose hook it. Just go right about a 1/4 inch from the end of your worm up like that, and just have it like that. Your last way is to Texas rig it, and I'm gonna go over Texas rig just for the beginners out there, but most of us know how to do a Texas rig. So go 1/4 inch back from your worm, almost like you're nose hooking it, but you want to go into the worm first. Slide it up and lock it on your hook. Then turn it, just like that, and slide it back and onto your hook, just like that. It's not Texposed, so you just want it perfectly. So actually, I have it Texposed on here, so it wouldn't be bad to have it Texposed. But for all those, Texposed means your hook point is out of your worm. That's what Texposed means. So, and there's your Texas rig right there. Not the best Texas rig in the world, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna kind of try and keep it short, even though it might run a little long. So, those are your 4 ways to rig your worms. My favorite way, personally, is the wacky rig. But you can choose any one of those 4 ways. They all work perfectly fine. Best hooks to use are obviously your Gamakatsu or your Shokar hooks, sharpest hooks in America. Best worms to use, right here. This is a Yum finesse worm, in like a kind of a brownish color, almost like a green pumpkin, kind of. Very, very natural. I go with natural colors for my worms, but if you're fishing really, really dirty water, you might want to go for white or chartreuse or something like that. Best worm in America to use is obviously Bass Pro Shops Robo Worm. Great worm. Best worm I've seen in years. So definitely, if you can, get a hold of those robo worms. For your weights, Tungsten Sinkers, I'm pretty sure makes one, and there's another bait company too. They make actually a rattling sinker, and if you get one of those, that would be probably a great thing to have. I don't have any personally, but I've seen lots of reviews on them, and they seem like they do a great job. So, if you rattling weights or tungsten sinkers, will do perfectly fine. But if you're on a budget, just go with a normal weight, normal hook, normal line, and you should be fine. Definitely for a finesse technique, depending on the size of your weight. But I like to just don't move it at all when you're fishing it. Don't move it at all, because if you look at your hand, hold out your hand for about a minute, and you'll see it moves. Nobody's hand stays perfectly still. And mine's moving right now. I'm not even trying. So what they'll do, so there's little movements will go down to your worm and make that worm have little movements. Well, actually, that hook will make that worm have little movements, and will make it seem more natural and more lifelike. So excuse me. If you can, just try not moving it. Every once in a while, I would probably pull it up just to make sure there's not a bass sitting on it, because sometimes it will just hit it and just sit on it. You won't feel that bite. You don't want them to suck it back down their stomach and hurt themselves. So every once in a while, about every 20 to 30 seconds, I would just lift it up just so you can feel that weight coming off the bottom. And if you feel it, obviously swimming away, or you feel a lot of weight on there, hold your rod at 10 to 12 o'clock, not 12 o'clock, 10 to 11 o'clock position. And if you see that line really, really tighten up, and it will tighten up because you have that weight on the bottom, but if you start to see that really tighten up, like you'll know what I'm talking about, or start to move side to side or whatever, obviously then you can set the hook. Don't immediately set the hook, because a fish might not have it all the way, or what happens a lot of times, they'll get the tail of the worm, and they won't get the actual hook, and you'll pull it right out of the fish's mouth. So just hold at 10 or 11 o'clock position, and then set the hook up to the fish on. If not, just set it back down and wait another 20 to 30 seconds. So that's how I like to fish my drop shots. Now, if you have any luck with drop shots, you have any other tips, questions, comments, put them in the comment sections below. If I went too fast for you, you ask me your questions down below. I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have. But this has been Big Al with another fishing tip, and I hope you guys stay safe out in the water, and I hope you guys have a good time.